Alignment. Goddamn, alignment is the bane of everybody's life in making a good looking PowerPoint. So I'm going to cover a couple of ways that you can up your game and get a good looking layout that's equally balanced on Google Slides. First trick. We don't normally have this on by default because it makes the page look very confusing. But if you go to View, Guides, Show Guides, we do have guides set up in the master, and you'll see the text boxes line up. And what's also cool is this has snap to guides turned on. So when the guides are visible, you want to draw a shape and you're close and on the guide, it'll help you snap to the guide. And this means if you wanted to draw something, you can copy and paste and pull things out, get them to sit on the guides. And this will give you great alignment. You'll also notice that this is divided into 12. 12 is a great number for horizontal layout because you can divide it by 2s. So you get 6 things. You can divide it by 4, and it's every 3. You can divide it by 3, and you get blocks that are every 4 columns wide. That's why we do 12 columns normally. Similarly, if you just wanted to draw a random shape. Wanted to draw a random shape and get it in the middle of the page, there are tools such as Arrange Center on Page horizontally, Arrange Center on Page vertically, and now we got everything bang in the middle. These guides would also tell us that as well. If you've got 2 things, and for some reason you didn't want to use the guide spacing, you can group these and do Arrange Center on Page horizontally, and now you know that they're equidistant from both sides, even though you've completely ignored all the grid system there. And another cool thing, if we ungroup them so that they are individual items, say I was dragging and copying these around, and I wanted them to be equally spaced. Well, I can select all 4 of them, go Arrange, distribute horizontally, puts all the spacing in. What I can then do is group them all and do Arrange Center on Page horizontally. And now, even though we've mostly ignored our guidelines, we can now move this around. So that's really cool when we're doing things with icons. Hey, icon library. Have you guys seen this one yet? Which means we can paste them in. Maybe we want one over here. And look at me, I'm awful at getting these lined up in the center nicely with each other. If we select them all, we can do Arrange, align them in the middle. Do Arrange, align them. If we do center, that will pull them all together. And basically everything layout wise is a combination of getting things lined up and distributed evenly, grouping them, and then centering them around the page. And if you can break it down into those steps, you can make anything look good. But fundamentally, if you just draw and line up to our grid boxes, you can't go too far wrong.